Hey guys, so gonna try to make this kind of quick for a day 4 Kratom Withdrawal update. I am feeling definitely better. I feel like I rounded the corner yesterday. Not feeling as sick as I did. Nausea's kind of gone down. I stopped actually I was taking Imodium, and I stopped taking it just because I don't want to go through, having to taper off that next or whatever. So I didn't take any today, and I went to church this morning. I went out to lunch or breakfast afterwards with some friends, and yeah, not that I feel wonderful, not definitely not 100%, but I feel a lot better. And today I've been pretty active already, and I plan on trying to get some work done and kind of getting back into life. I noticed definitely that there's still that, I guess that pause where you get post-acute withdrawal syndrome, where you get, I do have depression for sure. I'm feeling very like alone, isolated kind of stuff. I get that though. I noticed that lasted like 2 months last time, which is kind of daunting to think about. That I was on a lot longer last time though, so I'm hoping like it's not as long. Plus I got like a bunch of information just coming in, it felt like a lot of stuff rained down while I was taking this break from Kratom that was kind of heavy. So yeah, but overall, like physical symptoms, like that hardcore chronic feeling that you get with the Kratom withdrawals, it seems like 3 days is my rough point, and then after that, it's kind of eases up for me. So I feel like it wasn't a ton I was taking. I was only taking like a spoonful, every maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 times a day. It depends, but not for long. And the interesting thing is, I was speaking to a friend about it last night a little bit, and she was saying that I believe, I'm trying to recall what she said exactly. That I don't know. It's similar to like Phenibut, however you pronounce it, or other substances where you should be taking no more than 2 or 3 consecutive days of kratom, followed by a 2 or 3 day period of a break. So that's good information. Like I'm trying to remember how long I was taking the kratom for consecutively. I know I had days off here and there, but I'm thinking like I wasn't even close to that. I did it for well over a week, maybe into 2 weeks without even a day off. And even before that, it might have just been a day here and day there. But it creeps up on you pretty quick. So for anybody thinking about being a daily user, like there's that downside. But if you're somebody that's going to consistently just stay on it and not planning to get off, well, I mean, I don't see the harm there. I don't see the harm in. It's a great tool. It's way better than Suboxone or, other opiates. If you're getting on OxyContin or something, it's like if you could take kratom, then that sounds like the better option to me, especially with the withdrawals. The withdrawals were not horrible. I was still able to move around. I remember coming off Oxy before, and that was rough. Or what I'm getting ready to do with going off the Klonopin, like that man. I've been watching stuff on that. Probably part of my mood is watching stuff on that and talking to friends about it, and just realizing like, wow, I've got a long road ahead of me, and I wish I wasn't on it at all. I don't know. It's so sad to think that they give that stuff out to people, like. But I guess on the same hand, like a lot of people aren't informed about kratom either. I'm trying to keep it on point here. A lot of people aren't informed about kratom either, and people get into kratom thinking, oh, well, it's similar to coffee withdrawal. Like I'll just have a headache for a day or two and be tired. And for some people, that might be all they the effect they have. Like some people withdraw off kratom very easily with little to no symptoms of withdrawal, but other people, we have a harder time. And I think Pete, it was you. I think it was one of my friends on here that commented about. I haven't responded to comments yet, but about having a sensitivity, like building up, like being more sensitive as we've used opiates in the past. I know. I mean, I've been on kratom at different points, and as well as had opiate issues where I've been through opiates and heroin as well. So maybe there is some truth to that we build up a sensitivity to it. So when we do take that out of our body, it's almost like we've built a cumulative effect type thing where once we reintroduce kratom again, it's going to become harder and harder each time. I don't know. The body might become more used to it with time. And perhaps that's why in just such a short time, I mean, maybe just a couple weeks at most, I was using consecutive days of kratom to get stuck back on it to where I'm having these withdrawal symptoms again. I don't know. Of course, physiology goes into it too. If you're in great shape, I know, like, I'm in horrible shape, but somebody that's in good shape, like, you have an easier time withdrawing if you work out and stuff. Or somebody that eats a really good diet would have an easier time as well. I'm like the poster boy for horrible withdrawal because I am not in shape, and if that stuff's true, I'm not in shape, and I eat like a really horrible diet. So that would explain that part of that. But yeah, it seems like it's behind me now, day 4. Like, I will keep posting updates on this. I will make updates as I go on, maybe not daily updates. I do want to start tackling some other subjects like Klonopin withdrawal probably soon. I'm going to probably make some videos on that, as well as going back to different, tackling other subjects. But of course, always I will include kratom videos on this channel. So if you aren't subscribed already, please do so. And, talk about God and different things. One of the things I also wanted to mention on here is that magnesium, when I use magnesium, I'm using it kind of in a higher dose. And I noticed for 4 to 6 hours after taking that with this withdrawal, I felt a lot better as well. Like, I could almost feel it kicking in. And I don't think a lot of people mention how magnesium helps, but it really helped me with sleep. I slept well last night. I slept pretty well. And I only had really one tough night of sleep, but ramping up on the magnesium, I think, helped in that department. So I think magnesium, especially magnesium glycinate, is an important mineral supplement to mention. There's a lot of different ways to quit, and everybody has their own way. And I'm glad I tried the Imodium way. I think it did lessen symptoms. And yeah, I don't know. I'm glad it's behind me. And now I have to get through and decide if I'm going to use it again. If I'm going to go, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use kratom that often again. But I'll definitely be making videos about it. And I was using it sublingually before too, which I've mentioned that in previous videos. But if you do take it, that's a great way to take it, where you just kind of let it set under your tongue. I would let it set for like 5 minutes. I took a smaller dose, let it set for 5 minutes. It would kick in quicker. It seemed like it was more effect on a smaller dose, which, hey, like, who doesn't want to save their kratom and take less of it that goes to your stomach? Somebody had commented the other day on one of my videos that they don't drink like the sludge of the tea, which, of course, if you're like me doing toss and wash, then we're drinking down all that other stuff, which perhaps if you put hot water in it and we had those, all those properties are then coming out of it, all those, we're just drinking the leave behinds or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, day 4, feeling a lot better, still having different issues. I'm freezing cold still. The heater's cranked up. Before I made this video, I turned off my space heater, and so you could hear me, but I'm like freezing cold and don't feel wonderful, but I'm going to get up and move around today even more after going to church and stuff. I'm going to move, be active, and try to keep my mind just in a good place that way by maybe reaching out to comments later. There's a lot of comments, guys, and I appreciate them so much. Thank you guys very much for all the comments, all the encouragement. Plus, it will help others, I think, with the comments you guys shared. Some really good information that will help others that might refer to these videos down the road. I will be making updates, maybe every day, maybe every other. I'm not sure. Just kind of seeing how it goes so that I can let you know how it progresses as I get further and further away from the kratom. And yeah, go from there. If you guys could help out with a subscribe, with likes, comments, that all helps out my channel boost. Also, I have a GoFundMe and a Patreon down below if you feel so inclined to help me with helping others. And yeah, today's football, so I'm excited about that. My team's playing Green Bay Packers, so we're going to get ready for that game. And yeah, I'm glad I turned the corner. And I hope if you're going through kratom withdrawals, watching this video, that I hope you have a quick turnaround like I did. I hope it's only 3 days for you, because I think that's about the least amount. If you're going to feel withdrawals, like, that's the least amount you can hope for, and it just feels like it hits me hard and it goes away quick. So that was cool. And I know I'll have days of progressively getting my energy back and getting you know, this cold feeling and stuff. There will be different challenges I'll still face, but at the same time, like, it's not this hardcore stuff. I'm definitely a lot more functional today, as you could probably tell from this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for the prayers. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you for all of it, guys. I appreciate all of you. Yeah. Until next time, guys, God bless.